Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where we are in the middle of an infiltration. We have to clean out the bandit camp over here. I made sure to tag all the bandits, although apparently I missed one because this one... Okay, now he's tagged. Also, I find it amazing that apparently every single of them actually has a name. Right? Iphiclos and Nautios and Tyrintios. So they actually all have their own name. But okay, I have to find a way to do this. I would prefer not to go into open combat with that many enemies around. So I will try to find someone who is a little bit isolated and start with that guy, I assume. Like, we have one over here. Is he close enough to lure over here with a whistle? Well, he seems to react, but he isn't really coming my way. Okay, so plan B. I'm going to headshot him. Well, that got at least one guy's attention. Maybe he will start looking around a little bit and...
No one could have survived a shot like this.
I can use this to assassinate him.
She can't hide from me for long.
How do you know it's a she? I don't know, if I find a dead person in my camp in ancient Greece, then assuming that there's a female assassin somewhere in the vicinity is not my first idea. Okay, I can assassinate him now. Okay, well, that's two of them down. I think I can loot this guy. Let's do it. Alright, now let's find another target. Well, the rest of them are all pretty close together. But I feel this one is walking away a little bit. Can I? Yes, I can headshot him. There we go. Still works like a charm. And I still really enjoy using the bow. Okay, now we got one over here that is kinda on his own. Let's wait for him to sit down. That should make it easier to kill him. There we go. Also gotta be careful a little bit because, yeah, I've seen a few wolves in the vicinity. I don't want the wolves to blow my cover here. Alright, so the next two guys are sitting like right next to each other. Oh, hang on a second. One of them is moving away. Let's see. I mean, the guy over here is also pretty isolated. But he might be a little bit too far away for my bow. Let's see. Alright. So now we're down to two guys.
Stay alert.
Well, I should be able to deal with two guys, especially if I can maybe assassinate at least one of them. Okay, maybe this might be my chance to go in here. There we go. And he hasn't even noticed it.
Better take some lumber back as proof. That old bag won't just take my word for it.
Alright, I guess we did it. We killed all of the bandits. I should make sure that none of them has any loot for me. Also, I know there's a few treasures in this place. And some loot that I can't see because I'm still lacking the proper ability to scan for loot. I feel that this is going to be the next skill I'm going to get, because it's very weird not to have that skill. I feel blind without that skill. So for now I just have to run around and, you know, hope I find everything that is lootable. Alright. Anyway, I killed some people over here, right? But he doesn't actually have any loot of interest. Okay, but there's more stuff I can pick up here. Right. Lumbering along, return to Drusilla. So I have the lumber, and now I can return to the person who gave me the task. Okay, yeah, I guess that's really all I can do here. And, where exactly was that location? Oh, yeah, Talos is patrolling the roads. I remember. But maybe I can... No, I can't fast travel to the city. I can fast travel to this spot. Well, it might help me to avoid Talos, because he's like directly in my path back to the village. So maybe I'm going to... Oh, I can't fast travel at the moment. Why is that? Is there a particular reason for that? Huh. I'm not really seeing one. But okay. Also, now that I think about it, I've seen a few wolves in the area, and killing wolves is like one of the tasks that I got from the message board, right? So let's take care of this now, while we have some wolves in the vicinity. Give the wolf first to the customer. Okay, so apparently I found the first, and now I just have to return them. Yeah, this guy is kind of a bother, but apparently I can actually fast travel now. Maybe I couldn't fast travel because I was in a restricted area. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I always felt it was weird in the previous game that once I infiltrated a place and, you know, killed the leaders and whatnot, I could just fast travel out of there. It felt kind of cheaty, so I guess it makes sense that they don't let you fast travel out of a restricted zone. But okay, let's travel and let's, well, return the lumber first of all. And I can return the furs off camera. I don't really have to do this now, I suppose. But yeah, I'll head back to Drusilla, and I'll bring you back once I have arrived. Alright, I'm back, and I think I have your lumber.
Oh, look, it's Marcus's mighty champion. Don't tell me you actually did what I asked.
I tracked the bandits and sent them to Odyssey. Your wood should arrive in town soon.
And you expect me to believe the word of a mercenary?
Well, actually, I do have proof.
I didn't expect you to believe me, so I brought this. Here's your proof. A sample of the special wood you want so badly. These bows you're making had better be worthy of Apollo for all the trouble I've gone to.
By the gods! You sure you work with Marcos? He's never once delivered on a promise. Incredible.
I might work with him, but we're nothing alike. I'm true to my word.
Then take your
Apparently
pay.
so.
Give none to Marcos.
I can work with that. I will take the money and I won't give it to Marcus. Okay, that's the end of this quest. Let's see. I know there's a bunch of other quests in the area. So let's see which you want to tackle next. Well, I suppose this one would make sense. Also, Talos is right at the camp where I was just now. And apparently I forgot to loot a treasure. Okay, whatever, I can pick that up later. Let's check out this quest now. In the Footsteps of Gods. Alright, let's see. It is not too far away. Oh, this is an interesting building. Temple of Zeus. Huh. Okay, she's the one with a quest, but maybe let's check out the temple first. There's a bunch of paintings in here. Okay, well, this is quite obviously a scene from the Odyssey. There's Odysseus, or Ulysses, I suppose. It's a little bit confusing that in English the more common name for him is Ulysses, which is actually his Latin name, but Odysseus, I suppose, in Greek. And he is like trying to get past the sirens by, getting tied to the mast, and his crew has like wax in their ears, I believe, so that they don't hear the siren's song. I see. And what do we got over here? Well, that looks like Zeus fighting some kind of sea creature. And that's just the same painting again. But I really like the look of these paintings with the gold on them. It looks pretty neat. Interesting though that the Temple of Zeus lacks an actual statue of Zeus inside. Oh, and yeah, we have more paintings on the outside again. This is like from the tale of Odysseus blinding the Cyclops, I presume. And again, some kind of sea monster. I also think it's interesting that the temple is made from wood. I mean, usually when we think of Greek temples, we obviously think of the stone temples because those are the ones that survived. But I guess it makes sense that like smaller villages would have like a temple made from wood. Anyway, let's talk to this woman now.
Mighty Cephalus, I entreat you, send us a champion, someone worthy of your mighty spear. Help your priestess in her hour of need.
Your prayer is answered. I can help instead. Well, quite the confidence, but I guess your prayer is answered because I'm sure I can help you with your problem.
You called?
Oh, Cassandra, you startled me.
Why are you looking for a champion?
I need someone worthy to win the spear of Cephalus. I've been deciphering some of the sanctuary's stone carvings. They say the spear was hidden in the caves beneath Kefalonia when the temple was built. You could get it for me, couldn't you? I can give you a reward.
Well, I guess I can do that.
If the spear is in the caves, I'll find it.
Well, maybe you were sent by Cephalus.
Well, but I do have a few questions first, so tell me about that spear.
Cephalus had a spear?
Cassandra, surely you've heard this story since you were a child.
I
You
didn't
gotta
have
give me
much
the
time for
exposition,
stories.
please.
Well, perhaps you didn't. But you know Cephalus founded Kefalonia and started the line of Odysseus. His spear was a gift from the gods. It was said never to miss its target. He must have hidden it in the caves after killing his wife with it.
He
Okay.
threw a spear that wouldn't miss at his wife?
He was hunting and heard her in the bushes. He thought she was a deer. It's a sad story.
Sounds dangerous.
Well, only if you throw it at someone.
Well, I guess so. So, why exactly do you need the spear? Do you want to throw it at anyone?
Why do you need a spear? Not thinking of becoming a soldier, are you?
Of course not. But think how many people will come to the shrine if we have the spear of Cephalus. With their donations, I could do so many things. Repair the sanctuary, feed the hungry families in Sami.
Okay, so you basically want a relic as a potential source for worshippers to visit your temple. I guess that makes sense. So how can I find it?
So, where is this spear?
Apparently, it's hidden deep in the caves beneath Kefalonia. There's
Oh.
an entrance north of here. Maybe you can try that way first.
That's not much to go on.
You have so little faith in the gods. If Kefalus means for us to have the spear, you will find it.
Well, I guess I'll take your word for it. And I'm guessing it's probably that cave that I visited earlier, where I actually turned around again because I don't have like my scanning ability yet. But sure, I'll check it out, I suppose.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, thank you. I'll prepare a spot in the sanctuary.
You are close to an untracked target. Press V to call equals. Okay. First of all, let's make sure the quest is active. And yep, it's that cave. Well, I guess I will give it another try. Maybe now that I can properly locate the treasure inside, I won't need my scanning ability to find it. Okay, let's do it. Also, did I get any, like, useful loot when I cleaned out that bandit camp? Well, I now have some gloves that I can actually use. Let's make use of that. And, well, that seems to be all. And, yeah, I think that's all I need to do right now. Also, there's still the matter of that treasure down here. But okay, back into the water it is, I suppose. I mean, there was like an actual spot where I could jump down, right? This one over here. Whee! Okay. Now, let's see. Also, is this over here actually an opening as well? Oh, it might be. So, anything useful in this cave? There's some interesting looking algae, but... Oh, I see. There's some air pocket over here. Alright, I'm not sure if this is where I have to go. Oh, okay, I have a torch, apparently. But, okay, there we go. I can equip it. And apparently I can pick up a bunch of iron in this place. Well, I guess I will use it. But this is clearly not the way that I need to go, right? This is out of a cave again, so... I guess it's the other opening that I saw earlier. Alright, let's pick up all of this. Yeah, no, this is clearly not where I have to go. Back into the water it is. Right. So I have to check out the other opening again and hope that I find some air on the other side. By the way, I can like swim faster, right? Yes, I can. Alright. Yeah, let's check out this opening over here. Well, in the water it is. Alright, let's just go and hope we can find some air on the other side. I mean, maybe that glitching light is an indication of an opening somewhere in this direction. Okay, I think this is where I turned around the last time. Okay, well, there's actually air in here. Okay. And, well, I guess I might actually be approaching the treasure over here. Okay. More metal.
Better stay
Bandit
hidden.
secretary. Oh. There's bandits in here. Of course there are. And I can't call Icarus to find them for me. Oh, I think I found them. Or two of them anyway. Well, as long as they're talking to each other, it's kind of difficult to assassinate them. Let's wait for a moment and see if they're going to start moving at some point. Okay, there we go. One of them is walking away. There we go. You are both dead. No, I don't really need to carry you, I think. There we go. Bandit sandals. And the spear. Nice. Let's see. Is there any other useful loot in this cave? Also, looks like I can climb up here, maybe? Okay, but, there isn't really anything going on here. Oh, look at that. There's, like, stuff on the wall. Huh. Okay, I didn't realize I can pick up resources on the walls as well. Oh, we have another guy. Oh, there's another one. I guess he saw me through the small opening over here. Well, are you going to come over here, or can't you squeeze yourself through the little opening here? Because I can fire arrows through it. Okay, I guess if you're not going to come to me, I will come to you. There we go. Oh, and we have like a different opening over here. Okay, so I don't have to go back through the water. Not seeing any more enemies either. And well, we're actually very close to the temple. That is very convenient. Anyway, you gave me some sandals, right? I will use them. Bandit sandals. There we go. So I'm finally starting to improve my equipment, at least a little bit. Now, let's go back and talk to the priestess again.
Cassandra, have you come back to talk about the spear?
I have.
Oh, good. Tell me, did you find it?
I totally have. Let's talk about my reward first. I feel kind of bad demanding a reward for that. I mean, she wants to use it for good purposes and, you know, collect money to help people. So I guess I'm going to give it to you. I wonder why this has like the scale as a symbol. Couldn't find it. I mean, it's clearly a lie. I have it. So what exactly does a scale mean in this context?
Consider it a donation to the temple.
What? No reward? Oh, Cassandra, I'm in your debt. If ever there's a way my temple can help you, or anyone, send them here. I will remember.
Well, who knows? I might take you up on that offer at some point. Okay, there we go. Quest completed. And great, I leveled up, which means I can finally take my scan ability, which I think is the one I'm going to take now. Let's see, abilities. Revelation. Summon Athena's sight to reveal all secrets, including chests and hidden passages in a radius of 15 meters. All nearby enemies are tagged. Yes, please. I want the skill back. Alright. So, that's yet another side quest done. Also, who are you worshipping here? I mean, it's not Zeus. Could be Odysseus. But okay, I think we have a bit more time left in this episode. So, do we have another side quest that I want to at least start? Maybe Shark the Vagrant, the Blood Fever. I mean, I may want to do this for Phoebe. And I guess since I'm in the area, I'm going to return these pelts, right? Sure, let's do it. Are you the one looking for wolf pelts?
I should have known it was you who'd ask for the fur, Zelos.
And I should have known it was you to get them for me. Cassandra's always on the job.
Don't tell Marcos. He'll get jealous.
I posted publicly to give the others a chance, but you're always so keen.
What are the pelts for this time?
The
Maybe she
Athenians
just
want
always
armor
needs
for
the
the
money.
war. Good protection for them. Good drachmi for me.
Here they are, all accounted for.
In record time, too. Take your pay, it's well earned.
Stay out of trouble, Lilos.
You should take your own advice.
Okay, well, I got a bunch of money for this. Neat. And that quest is completed. But yeah, I guess I will check out this one as well. So let's fast travel back to our lightning Zeus over here. And we will see what Phoebe wants us to do. Alright, I'm back at the vineyard, and there's a number of other items I can, like, pick up. Yeah, we have one of these ostraka. There's, like, treasure over there. And I think this is just my next main mission, which I don't want to do now. And, well, there's some bandits in the mountain, apparently. But yeah, let's pick up that ostraka while I'm here, and then we will go and talk to Phoebe. By the way, can I use my... Yes, I can use my scan skill now. Finally. Going to make my life a lot easier. Ashes to ashes. Kefalonia. When times are bad, it can be easy to turn away from the gods. Go to the burned temple in Kausos village in the cursed valley of Pali. It can be found in a pile of burning ashes where a worshipping man left his post to begin his new life as a pirate. Okay. So, it is somewhere on this island, right? So where is that cursed village of Pali. Okay, it's somewhere over here, apparently. So, I gotta look around in this area for that particular treasure. But, for now, let's go and talk to Phoebe. See what she wants from me. Also, who's your friend over here?
How'd it go with Marcos?
How it always goes. I didn't get my money, and I'm running another errand for him.
Why do you let him boss you around?
Well, I guess I owe him, yes.
I owe him a debt from the past.
Oh, did you borofrach me?
Not that kind of debt. Few people would take in a runaway they caught thieving. I was just a kid.
Huh. I'm just a kid and I've done pretty good for myself.
What do you want, Phoebe?
You know Kausos?
The town on the other side of the island? Why?
People there are sick. And my friend Kina is too. There is a blood fever. They say it's a curse and they need help from the gods.
I told you, I'm not a god.
But Ikaros
Is a bird.
that doesn't mean you can't help.
Well,
All right, I'll look into it.
I'm also not like a physician, but I guess I will check this out. The blood fever. Also, isn't that like the same village that my riddle just mentioned? When sickness spread in Kausos, many fell victim to its sweep. The only way to stop the spread, said the priest, was to kill any and all survivors. Well, that's just great. Especially if you're killing the survivors. I mean, if they already survived the illness, then they would be fine, right? And probably immune too, if it's some kind of viral infection. But okay, I guess I'll check this out. Oh yeah, I can see the village, and it's already like in ashes. Also, maybe I shouldn't be reading the quest descriptions because they seem to be slightly spoilery at times. I mean, this told me about the fact that everyone was dead before I even got to the village. Okay, yeah, this is just amazing.
By the gods! What's happened here?
Well, apparently there are some people still alive.
You're murderers! Murderers!
Oh, okay. Let's talk.
If the gods won't help you, this sickness must be destroyed by our hands. We have no choice.
Help us!
He won't let us go.
What's going on?
Kausos was consumed by plague. We couldn't keep up with the bodies. It was spreading. We had to intervene.
They killed our brothers, our neighbors.
We survived the massacre, but he'll kill us now.
The gods have abandoned us. The sick must join the dead if we are to save the living.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem that there's any living left in this village. So who exactly are you trying to save here? I mean, I can understand the idea of trying to contain the spread of a disease. I think in our day and age, we can all appreciate the necessity to contain a contagious disease. I mean, it's not that back then the people would have known about viruses or contagions or whatever. But I mean, they weren't stupid. They realized that if you are staying in the vicinity of sick people, you might get sick yourself. That's why there were leper colonies and why lepers were not allowed to enter settlements. So they had some basic idea of quarantine, right? But burning down the entire village, including those who have already survived the disease, seems a little bit like overkill to me, to be honest. Also, there is like a small flaw in these guys' logic, because as far as I understand, they are also from the village, right? So they could also be carrying the disease. So unless they intend to commit suicide after they kill the family, nothing will be accomplished here, right? But yeah, let's ask a few questions first, maybe. Why did you burn everything? Yep, tell me more about that.
You burned the whole village?
Many nights were lost praying. We had to take action. To scorch the blood fever out of Gaussos.
Okay, I see. And have you tried looking for a cure?
Is there no hope for a cure?
Nothing has worked. Sacrifice. Prayers.
Healers won't come near us. Soldiers won't let us leave. The gods won't answer our prayers.
Well, looks like they already put the village under quarantine if the soldiers wouldn't let them leave, so that seems to be sufficient enough. Burning down the village, in addition to that, seems like, well, literal overkill. And like I said, for all I know, these priests could also be infected, so if I have the choice of letting them kill the family, but then they will leave and spread the disease, or killing them and risk the family spreading the disease, I may as well save the family, right? Or well, I guess I could let them kill the family and then attack them later and kill them too, but again, it feels a little bit like overkill to me. Either way, it seems like I don't actually have any choice here but to say that I can't help them.
But I don't know anything about the plague.
There is nothing you can do.
No!
If you intervene, I will be forced to defend the gods' wills.
Save us from him! Have pity!
Okay,
We
yeah.
aren't even that sick. We'll get better.
Nobody gets better! This is the only way all of Kefalonia will save itself from extermination.
Please.
We have children! Think of them!
Don't regret stopping here, Mistios.
Let these people go, I have no say in this. Okay, so basically I have to choose between killing the priests or the family. And like I said, even if I let them kill the family, they could still spread the disease, so I feel I'm going to help the family instead and not these guys who are a little bit overdoing it, I think.
Let them go.
What?
You're no god.
Okay, I guess I'll have to fight these guys now. Let's do it. I have to practice my melee fighting anyway, so this is probably a good opportunity to do so. Alright. That's one of them down, and one of them is left. Okay. The parrying is actually easier in this game than in the previous one. I feel the timing is easier to get right than it was in Origins. Okay, well, there we go. We killed the priest and his soldiers. But I mean, there's like that riddle that we have to solve. It's also in this place, right? And I think it mentioned the temple, so I'm guessing it's somewhere in here. Uh-huh. There we go. New engraving unlocked. +3 adrenaline per hit. Okay, so I can use these engravings on my weapons and they give them like special abilities or special bonuses. I see. So is there anything else in this place? Yep, there is. There's actually some loot and I can now actually scan for it. Although there isn't really much of value around here, apparently. Everything's burnt down. Oh, here we go. Also looks like we have some survivors in here after all. But yeah, apparently my quest is not finished yet. I have to talk to the sick villagers. They're somewhere over here, so let's go and do that. Well, they are happy.
You're a hero.
That priest came from the underworld. Some man of the gods.
The real god sent you. Time to
So
go.
is one of them your friend,
We're well
Phoebe?
enough to travel, but need healing.
Before you go, take my drachmi. It can't pay for what you gave us, but it's all we have.
I mean, if they're well enough to travel, I guess they are not really that sick or they have already recovered. So I am fairly confident they're not going to spread the disease to other places. Well, I guess I'm just too good-hearted and I can't take these people's money. I prefer to take the money from bad people, so it's okay.
Forget about that. Just travel safely.
You're a gift from the gods, Eagle Bearer. I hope they bless you.
Bye, Kina. Be safe.
Alright, I guess that's the end of this quest. Yes, it is. Blood fever finished and... Ooh, I leveled up again. That's great. Because I remember there was like another skill I had my eyes on. I think this one, Predator Shot. Again, this is something that I used a lot in Origins, so I would like to have it again. Adrenaline. Many abilities are powered by adrenaline, which is built up by landing hits, successfully dodging or parrying enemy attacks, and many more actions. When an ability is used, one adrenaline segment is spent and must be built up again. Okay, so I can't use this one infinitely, but I have to make sure I have adrenaline in order to use it. Okay, I see. Assign ability. Choose where to assign this ability. I guess I'm just going to put it on 1. Alright. So I have to test this ability next time I'm in a battle. And I mean, if I'm level 4 now, I'm pretty close to the level of that Talos guy, right? So I should be able to take him on soon. But I may want to do like 1 or 2 more side missions first before I actually deal with that problem. Yeah, he's still over here. Okay, well, anyway, the episode is actually long enough, so I'm going to make a cut here. And I guess I will explore the island a little bit in the next episode and do a few more side missions so I can finally go and take on Talos. But for now, let's call it a day as usual. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.